Welcome back. It's almost 2 days since we got really the shocking news that Elon Musk completely reversed course and said he wanted to buy Twitter at the agreed upon price back from April 25th when he first signed the deal to acquire Twitter. But it's been almost 2 days. And still we have nothing to tell you specific to that moving forward. We're still really waiting at this point for, I guess, what you'd call a joint stipulation by the parties to stay the litigation and to then outline all the terms, which aren't really that long, all the terms they need to have agreed to so that Musk can buy the company. And as I was stating endlessly on Tuesday, then you'd potentially close the deal very quickly. There's been some questions, as there have been all along, about Morgan Stanley, right? It's leading this $13 billion financing. The bank's face depends on your math. All the banks, 7 or more banks, could face as much as a $850 million loss as a result of where rates are now and the flex that they have in the financing they offered, and the fact that they obviously will not be able to sell it down at that rate. But nobody I've spoken to at this point indicates in any way that those banks are not ready to step up to their commitment. Now, you call James Gorman at Morgan Stanley, and so far, he hasn't called me back.
No. Love to get asked him when he was on.
And he would say nothing there either.
Say nothing.
He was on with you last week.
Yes, and I asked him because I'm, doing my job.
We're still sitting here waiting for something from the court. The deposition that we've all been led to believe at this point, and obviously I don't speak directly to Elon Musk, was frightful for him because it's the only real thing you can look at and say what caused this, has been delayed, but it may be as little as a day, so it's possible that if somehow things don't get on track, depose him tomorrow. Listen, those deleted emails, those deleted texts, I should say, that's a real potential issue for him and his lawyer. We don't know where that would lead. Everything I hear continues to indicate that this should come to a conclusion very soon, but here we are 2 days later, still waiting for what is simple stuff. Simple stuff. Like just get the deal done, agree to stipulations, whatever it is. Morgan Stanley's going to either be there or not, and most likely they're going to be there with the financing, and then you close. So we'll see. We'll monitor today. You can see what the stock's doing. It's obviously quite a ways from 54.20, given that, again, the things that I'm outlining could happen very quickly. There's a 15-day marketing period for Morgan Stanley. There's Chancellor McCormick. I mean, what, are you going to go back to litigation on the 17th? Yeah, she says, listen, right now I'm still getting ready for trial. But the fact is, what case do they possibly have now that, given he's willing to buy the company at 54.20, this idea that, well, really, I'm not meaning it. What, you just gave up on your entire case?
Well, my understanding is that his lawyers, who I'm sure he has total contempt for, told him it's open and shut, that you lose, that in this chancery you either pay now or you pay later, but you're paying. Now, when I speak to Brett Taylor about it, obviously he won't say anything about it, but he's chairman of the board. Brett Taylor is not a man that I would want on the other side.
Oh.
See, as much as Musk is a cowboy, this is a process situation.
This is a
Brett
process
Taylor's
situation.
Process, man.
And at this point, Carl, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Hopefully we'll have an update for people. Who knows, even during the show. At any moment, they could show up in court, sign the joint stipulation, and we'll have a much better idea as to exactly when this thing's going to close.
What's interesting is that someone asked me, will he accelerate the amount of hatred toward me, given the fact that I have no love for him, he has no love for me. And all I want to say is I actually love him.
You have no love for him, but you actually love him.
I love him.
Okay.
Because he is going to be the head of Twitter. If I could move out of the top 5 most hated people, it would be good for me. By the way, I think Putin's number 1. I'm number 5. I think we're close to each other.
Sounds like you could pull some strings.
I know. If Putin maybe backs out of Ukraine, what do I go up to number 1?